Knowledge is free. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget.
Governor Wildstar here. Been pulled over by the police, so let's see what we can do. I'm going to... Sure. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Hey, can I borrow your license, registration, and insurance, please?
May I ask your name, please?
Yeah, Officer Martinez.
Officer Martinez, may I ask why you pulled me over?
Yes, sir, your registration's expired.
Okay, just to inform you, Officer Martinez, I'm a free citizen, or free person,
Okay, I understand.
exercising my right
In the
to
state of
travel.
California, you have to have it. You have a state of California license plate, so I need you to present your ID and registration, please.
Well, just to inform you again,
one more time, all right? Can you get it for me?
may I please speak?
No. Can you get it right now for me?
No, sir.
Right now, okay?
Again,
If you want to play these games, I'm gonna have to take you to Orange County Jail. Do you understand?
I'm not playing any games.
Okay,
Please listen to me as I speak.
Your ID. Let's go.
Please speak.
Let's go.
Can you get your supervisor, please? Thank you.
If you're not gonna identify yourself, then we're gonna...
Can you get your supervisor, please? I don't have to identify myself. I'm a free person exercising my right to travel, and I would like for you to get your I would like for you to get your supervisor, please. I would like for you to get your supervisor, please. I would like for you to get your supervisor, please. This is being broadcast live, by the way.
Can you get a code 1?
There's one here. Can you see him? There. I'm choosing not to because I don't have to. You have to identify yourself. You, the person you work for.
Identified myself.
Again, I don't have to. You have to. No,
Do you not have a license?
No, I do not have to in the state of California. It doesn't matter where I am in the world. I'm a free person exercising my right to travel. I do not have to present identification to you.
Why not?
Because you're a de facto police officer. You're not. Are you a police officer or are you a peace officer?
Both.
Are you upholding your constitutional oath right now?
Of course.
Okay, so why are you pulling me over for exercising contract law?
I don't know anything about contracts.
You're a police.
Your registration's
You're
expired,
officiating police. You're a police officer right now. You're a police officer right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're officiating policies. I know this.
Okay, so let me see your ID.
Okay? I do not have to present identification with you because I do not have any contracts with you or with this state. Please, again, I'm asking for a supervisor. I do not want to answer any more questions.
We just stand by and then we'll do What kind of phone is that?
It's my phone. It's a cell phone.
That's cool.
Do you have a cell phone?
I do.
Perfect. If you have one, then maybe you should look me up.
What was that?
I said, if you have a phone, then maybe you should look me up. Where's your supervisor?
They're en route right now.
All right. Well, Officer Martinez? J. Martinez.
Yes, sir.
What is your badge number? Officer J. Martinez.
1258.
Officer J. Martinez, badge number 1258 of which police department? Placentia Police Department. And your officer's name and badge number.
My partner?
Your partner.
You could ask him for it if you want.
I don't want to speak to him. I want to speak to you.
I want to speak to him.
Because you're the one that's presenting the policies right now. Your partner didn't come over here to speak to me. You did.
Right,
so
well,
the issue of me being stopped right now is between me and you. So if I've injured your persons, it's against you, Officer J. Martinez, okay? It is not against your partner.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay, so when we go to court, that's what it's going to be. Me injuring you, your persons. Please do not look at my vehicle. You don't have the right to do that.
Yeah, plain view.
You do not have the right to do that. That is a complete violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
Do I need to break out the
What are you gonna do about it?
Constitution to read that to you?
What are you gonna do about it, dude?
You said you're here to uphold your oath.
Yep, plain view is within my authority.
No, it is not within your authority.
Yeah, definitely.
He's now unlawfully searching my vehicle by using a flashlight that he's peering into my car. If he was a car thief and walking down the street looking into my car with a flashlight, he'd be no different. What makes him different? No different at all. What makes you different than any thug on the street that will walk down the street and walk into my car peering with it with a flashlight? What makes you any different? Especially again, since you said that you're upholding your constitutional oath today. So if you're upholding the Constitution, you are violating the Fourth Amendment. You are aware of that, right? Would you like for me to read it to you?
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to now read the Fourth Amendment to Officer J. Martinez because he says that he's upholding his constitutional oath, yet he is completely unaware of it, so much so that he's asking me to reiterate it to him. So I'm now going to reach into my bag to get my Constitution so I can read it to him. Is there a need for you to do that? I said I'm getting the Constitution to read it to you since. Excuse me, I'm not presenting any violent behaviors right now. You're the one. Excuse me, sir. Allow me to speak.
Go ahead. You've been speaking all night. Let's go. You all right?
I'm not a violent person. I do not have any weapons on me. I don't know who you are, but you clearly have a weapon on you.
I have several. Yeah.
Several, exactly. So I'm the one threatened right now. Not to mention you have a partner who's standing there who's armed also, okay? And you asked me to present to you the Constitution to read it to you. Allow me to do so.
Go ahead.
I don't need for you to, again, peer in my vehicle. I know where it is.
Okay.
I can search for it safely.
Okay. Go for it.
If you feel threatened, please go away. I'm not going to hurt you.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are, dude. I don't care about your name. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't give a damn. Exactly. You're enforcing policies that does not, and I'm telling you again, this does not apply to me as a free person. It does not. I'm not a citizen. I'm a free person. Do you hear that?
Where do you live? What country?
What country do you live in?
United States.
Good. Then in the United States of America, as a police officer, okay, you swore to take an oath to uphold the United States Constitution. Is that correct or not? Is that correct or not? So now he is not acknowledging that he swore to take an oath to uphold the United States Constitution. He's not acknowledging it. So you are a rogue enemy of the state, correct? So you are a rogue enemy of the state, are you not? So are you rogue enemy of the state, are you not? So why are you upholding de facto law right now? I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. No, I'm a free person. I'm a free person, okay? I go to work. I pay taxes. I'm a taxpayer. I pay his bills. Believe it or not, I pay his bills. Yes, by force. It's taken out of my check by force by my employer. I don't consent to that either, but it's done. Okay? Because I choose to be part of the working force. So because I choose to be working in this country, my taxes are taking out of my paycheck to pay for people like him who, again, want to threaten me with guns and demand that I present some sort of identification for no reason at all. I must inform you again. The reason why you pulled me over was because of what?
Your registration on your
Registration. Regis meaning king, registration with the king. So he's upholding the de facto law right now to the crown of England. Okay? Sir, I must inform you that what you're looking at on my car are decals strictly for novelty purposes. They are not representation. They are not representations of my property.
Why do you have them on your car?
They are not identifiers of my property. They again are decals. Do you ask people why they have their windows tinted? Do you ask people why they have stripes up and down their car and have it colored a certain way? That would be idiotic for you to spend taxpayer dollars wasting it on such a thing. And he's admitting that he's doing this. And he still has yet to bring his supervisor. Excuse me?
He's looking in your car. I don't want you to get scared.
Here's another one. Looking in my car with a bright light. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know me. Exactly. Leave me alone. Am I free to go?
No.
And again, he's detaining me for no reason. He's detaining me, which means I'm under custodial. He's detaining me, which means I'm under custodial arrest. He's refusing me to leave freely without threatening me. Am I free to go?
No.
Why not?
You're currently investigating your vehicle right now.
Why are you investigating my vehicle?
Because the registration's expired.
Has my vehicle been involved in a crime? Do you have any proof? Would you like to present that proof to me at this point in time?
Your tag is expired.
Again, the decals that you're using as identifiers for my property, the identifiers for my property are decals.
I'm trying to find out who you are. Hang on one sec.
It's none of your business. I'm getting the Constitution to read to you, idiot. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. I can't help but tell you what you are.
Thank you.
Because if you were an intelligent person, and if you were a man of moral and if you were a man of moral and ethics, instead of trying to make me orally consent to your contracts, you would understand and comply with what I'm telling you. I'm not under your property. I'm not under your authority. I'm not state property. I'm not your property. I'm not under your authority. I do not understand. Do you understand?
Yep.
Good. Then I'm free to go. Then again, bring your supervisor here.
Coming, dude. Hang on, all right?
Good. We're done with this conversation then. And we're back. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this camera here. I'm gonna just set it here, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. I have four police officers surrounding my car right now. He pulled me over because he said I had expired tags on my car. I did inform him that I don't know if you can see me. He's trying to blind out the phone with the light. But I did inform him that the decals that he's using as identification for my property is strictly for novelty purposes. He will not recognize that and still is telling me that I must pay money to pay for registration. Please look this up, people. It is so serious. I will continue to exercise my rights this way. I hope and pray that each and every one of you are. I hope and pray that nothing happens to me at this moment, just because, again, I'm exercising my right as a free person to stand up, okay? And say no. say no every time. I do not have to present identification for him for any purposes at all. Okay? This is my property, and I'm going to stand by it. One, two, three, four. Officer J. Martinez. And we pay for these people with our tax dollars, okay? I go to work just like everybody else does, and I have money taken out just like everybody else does to pay for state and federal taxes, which are unconstitutional, but they're taken away from me as a free person because I choose to be part of the working class in order to provide a some sort of life for myself here in this system. If I wanted to get off the grid, that would be extremely difficult. And to exist here in the society, you must obey to their laws. Even though you are a free person, you do not have to obey to their laws. There is no reason why you should as a free person, especially when you're, again, exercising your rights as a free person, not a citizen. We are not citizens. We are not under their authority. We are not under the jurisdiction of the state. We are not state property. I won't be treated like a slave. Matter of fact, let me ask this man a question. Can I ask you a question, Officer J. Martinez?
Yeah.
Am I a slave?
No way.
So why are you treating me as if I'm your property?
No
Or
way, man.
why are
Trying
you
to
treating
figure
me
out
as if I'm someone's
if it's
property?
earned or not. Looks
So-
like it isn't, but
No, listen to me.
That's
Don't
what
go
I'm
off into your rigmarole.
rigmarole, that's a good
If I'm not a slave and I'm not property of anybody, then who are you?
Just so you know, my sergeant's on his way, all right? Just
Great, thank you. You see what I'm saying? Y'all think this shit is a game, straight up. This shit ain't no game. I'm gonna be completely frank with you, because these are the times where you gonna get to see Governor Wildstar off the cuff. I don't know who they think they playing with, but they got me fucked up. I'm gonna just say that for the record, okay? This is gonna be a long night from how it's seeming. And until they get their supervisor here, I'm gonna keep this shit rolling. I do have power. I'm gonna just clown tonight. I don't give a damn shit. But oh wow, we got more. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming. 7 with Martinez. I do not want them all up in my car, but damn, they just beaming. Hey, what's up, Millsap?
How's it going, dude?
It's going great. I'd be even better if these people would respect my rights.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just go away to 5.
This is Officer actually Sergeant Mills. Please, let me introduce you to the public, because I'm live right now and I have about 12 people watching. This is Sergeant yeah, it's live. It's about 12 people, but hey, if you shoot me and kill me, the shit'll go viral, right?
Shoot and kill you.
All right, good. So anyways, this is Sergeant Millsap. He's pulled me over several times before, and he knows me very well. I am a free person. I'm not a citizen, Millsap. I'm not a citizen. And I asked
Listen to me.
him if I'm a slave.
How many times are we gonna do this?
Until you guys recognize the United States Constitution.
Do me a favor.
Okay? I'm not your property. I'm a free person. I'm not a citizen.
4, 5, 6,
I don't
7
care how many
cops
cops it is. If I have to drag you all into jail and file lawsuits against all of you, each and every one of you individually, I will.
Okay, listen. This is what we're gonna do right now.
Because that will be the
Listen
case.
to me. You're wasting everybody's time. Wasting your time. Remember how?
If you'd like to write me a ticket, then that would be embezzlement. and I will sign it as I always do,
What we're gonna
under
do right
duress
now,
and under stress.
I'm
If
gonna
you
block
like,
your car in.
if you
You're
like,
gonna break the window.
listen,
and you're
listen
gonna go
to me,
jail.
Millsap. If you like, I will give you the ID because I do not want my property. I do not want my property
Okay.
injured. I do not want to be injured. And you're threatening me.
Okay. I'm not
So
threatening
since
you.
you just threatened me, so since you
If
threatened
you
me,
fail to comply, we're gonna
since
take
you
to jail.
threatened me, I'm going to give you what you're asking for. Did you hear that? He said if I did not give him the driver's license, okay, which again, I carry for novelty purposes only, for situations just as this. I'm now surrounded by de facto state
Nicholas,
police officers.
I am giving you a lawful order to step out of the vehicle.
For what? You said you're going to write me a ticket so I can go on my way. I have what?
It is a lawful request to have you step out of the vehicle.
Why?
Because I am a peace officer with the state of California, I'm asking you to do so.
I am not a citizen, and
Nicholas,
please listen to me,
we've worked
Millsap.
together before several times.
No, we have not.
Yes, we have.
You have always, again, infringed my rights, and you have.
I wrote you a ticket and I sent you on your way.
Why do you need to take me out of my car at this time?
Because I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle.
I gave you my driver's license. Please write me your ticket so I can be on my way.
Where's the insurance and the registration?
I can get it out of the driver, I can.
Get to it.
All right. What else do you need?
I need you to roll down your window so I can talk to you.
This is far enough. By the. Hey everybody out there, this is Governor Wildstar. I am safe at home, puffing on a wild leaf, chilling with my lovely wife who's videotaping us right now, and she's very happy that I'm at home. I don't know if you guys saw the video earlier, but I was pulled over by the police and harassed, and I did exercise my rights as a free person to reject their contract laws and deny them consent of authority, which I did successfully because, again, I'm home. Even though they did force me out of my property, which is my car, and they did abuse my personal property, which is me, myself, and I even have handcuff marks. You probably can't see it, but I did get pretty jacked up there, but it's okay. All for a good cause, and that's what it takes as a freedom fighter, is for you to stand up as a free person and refuse. And that's what it takes in this country. Give me liberty or give me death. We need to live by that mantra. We need to live by that motto. That's what created this country, and that's what's going to keep tyranny at bay. So just to wrap it up, if you want to go back and view the other videos, of course, you're welcome to. But pretty much I was arrested, or not arrested, but under custodial arrest and detained by a police officer, pulled over because I had registered tags on my car. Pardon?
The registered tags. Unregistered.
Yeah, unregistered tags or whatever. Don't really matter. The Regis is the king, and the king is me, not their king. And this is very important information, and that's the thing, is when you speak their language, then you can get out of such situations. I'm learning this, and I'm putting it into practice, and I would hope and appreciate that any and all of you people out there would do the same thing. Because again, as free people, this is the way that we need to be living our lives, not under their authority as they would like for us to. So pretty much, again, the police officer pulled me over to officiate his policy of me not having up-to-date tags on my car. I did inform him that the I guess, products he was using as identifiers on my vehicle were strictly there as novelty purposes, as decals. And we had this back and forth, of course, of legalese. And I pretty much just demanded that he bring his supervisor, which after 8 cops being called on scene, he finally arrived. It was actually a supervisor that I'm very familiar with living here in Fullerton. I ran into him several times, so he acknowledged himself and pretty much just, of course, went to enforce their policies, which was give me your ID or else. And even though this is the top of the command when on scene that you can call, I guess, I was still threatened with having the car, having my windows bashed in and being drugged from my vehicle against my will, of course, by force, and which would have done me bodily harm as well as done injuries and harm to my vehicle. So I didn't want my property to be damaged, and I didn't want to be damaged myself. So I gave them what they wanted, again, under duress, and pretty much was taken out of my car. I locked my car before I stepped out when I closed it, and they stepped me away, put me on the curb, went back and opened my vehicle, so they committed breaking and entering by doing such a thing. Went into my vehicle, ransacked it, trashed it, pretty much vandalized my property, and put me in handcuffs, sat me in the vehicle, threatened me more about how I would be hit and kicked and all of this other stuff. And after going back and forth with them for a while and sitting there, and with the supervisor being on scene, and with me being well knowledged of the situation, I was released, pretty much. The supervisor told that all the other cops to leave on the scene. He personally helped me out of the car in a friendly way and sat me down on the curb and said, listen here, we're going to give you back all of your property and just write you a ticket and let you be on your way. And so that's exactly what happened. Went through all of that for nothing. And this is where we're wasting our tax dollars on, is on people, regular people, just like you and I, being harassed for no reason. I don't know what you think about tags on people's cars, if that makes them a criminal or not, but I am not a criminal. I'm not out to hurt anyone. No one was hurt by me having expired tags on my car. Have you been hurt by it? Are you bleeding severely?
Do you care about people's
Okay,
cars?
then. So if you're not, then there isn't any reason why we should be giving authority to a third party to go out and enforce this idea on other free people. So we had this back and forth exchange, me and Millsap, and I also chewed out the other cops and told them hell is coming to their front door, and this is their face of it. So I told them get used to seeing this face, pretty much. And so should you. Just don't forget that Governor Wildstar is here. I am the governor of me. I am the governor of we, the people, by the people, for the people, and I would love to represent you. And I will fight for you. Give me the chance to. And if you like for me to be a voted representative of you, then find me. Connect with me. GovernorWildstar.com. I'm on Facebook, Governor Wildstar. I'm on Twitter, Governor Wildstar. Easy to find. So please, again, contact me, connect with me, and let's win this war on freedom. Peace, love, and liberty to each and every one of you, and may the light of God shine in each and every one of you. All right, forgot lastly. I meant to say this. When he did tell me to sign the ticket, I told them that pretty much I would do so, but it would be under duress and protest, and without prejudice, pretty much. And when they gave me the ticket, I signed it as an X. I was told, or the other cop told the other cop to check my ID to see if that was my actual signature, and we went back and forth on this. So I pretty much signed the ticket, UCC 1-308. I'll say this again in slow motion for those of you out there that may want to write this down. UCC 1-308. Okay? I'd just like for you to read this to you really quickly. I'm on law.cornell.edu, which is one of the largest law universities in this country. And they have the UCC contract codes, which are contract laws that are being, again, enforced by our police officers. Okay? The laws that they're enforcing are UCC codes. They are not laws under the United States Constitution. They're a different set of laws. Okay? So, UCC 1-308 says performance or acceptance under reservation of rights. What this means is a party that with explicit reservation of rights performs or promises performance or assents to performance in a manner demanded or offered by the other party does not thereby prejudice the rights reserved. Such words as without prejudice, under protest, or the like are sufficient. What this basically means is that, I'll break it down, a party, which is you, that with explicit reservation of rights, so you as the party are explicitly reserving your rights to perform or promise performance or assents to performance in a manner demanded or offered by the other party. So another party is demanding you to perform in a certain way. You explicitly are reserving your rights, but will perform what you're being demanded to do, okay? And again, retaining your rights. So you're doing this without prejudice, under protest, or duress, okay? So whenever you sign a ticket, if you feel like you're forcefully being asked to do so, then sign that ticket, UCC 1-308, then sign your name, because that's what I had to do in order to get to that and out of the situation, or else I would have been arrested and hauled off to jail just for not signing how they were telling me to sign. Okay? This again is by force. They're forcing me to do something that I'm choosing not to do. Is this really a free country, people? Take me home, Lady Wildstar. That's it.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Have a wonderful evening.
Peace.